playing another different game today. This is called Right Click to Necromance, and I thought I would show it to you because it is free to play. But also you can actually donate to the guys that actually made the game. But firstly, this game is quite addictive. I was playing maybe 2 hours last night. Just trying to get the game mechanics and everything. But essentially, it's like, I don't know. I got RO, I think would be what I would explain it as. So you've got to be very careful which teams you pick on. We better move over here. Okay. This one we can pick on. We've got to be careful. If there's a couple of teams in the region, you just don't want to pick on like a big team until you've actually got quite a lot of these guys. I've got a small little minion somewhere. Okay, pick on this one. Because, yeah. So we should be able to get most of these guys now. So now we're taking on 2 parties at once. So. But this is a very addictive game, so. So the whole point of this is 2 buttons. One is to move your party around, so left or hold is move your party around, right click is to necromance. So essentially all the dead guys come back in. Okay. We could take this one on though, if we don't die. Okay. So we need to get all the blue guys out first. Okay, so this is gonna take us a while. Okay, take these ones on first. Okay. Okay, so this is a little bit harder than I remember it being. But we'll get one of these big ghost things soon. So right click to necromance. The little tiny foot soldiers don't last quite a long time in this game. You usually get these big guys, heavy guys. So we're doing quite good. Let's take these on. They're not going to be that hard now. So the focus of it is just to collect. There's no actual bits where you're going to win anything from it. So there's no awards or anything for doing something. It's essentially just trying to see how long you can survive in the game itself. And it's always really interesting because, like, I was like, oh well, after a certain point of time, oop, 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 oop. Okay, that could have gone horribly wrong there. You've got to make sure that when you're engaging 2 people in 2 armies in battle, that you actually get some kind of, yeah. And make sure that you destroy the last member of that party as well. If you let that party wander off, then you won't get that right click to necromance. And you need that. You need that. That's the most important part, because if you leave the last party of that party, then yeah, it doesn't work. So yeah, the top of the screen's a little bit cut off in here, I've noticed. So I don't know what I'm attacking at, so it could have been like a big enemy and I wouldn't have even known. But see, like up here I have to destroy an enemy that I can't even see, so okay. Let's get another one of these. So you can aptly gauge a lot of the field without doing too much damage to yourself, but you've got to also really try and avoid like big groups at the same time. I suppose the only way to explain this is if you've played IO before, and this is as pretty much like the same, except this is not multiplayer, which would be really cool actually. I would like to see a multiplayer version of this, mostly because it would get 10 times higher. It's not like, as soon as you put players in it, it's a little bit harder. I'm sure that something will come up that so-and-so's armies are not balanced, or if you have this certain amount of big enemies, then yeah, it's not fair, and they'd have to rebalance the whole game if it wasn't single player. So it's a very, very addictive game, for sure guys. But yeah, you've got to be a little bit cautious starting off, and then as you get bigger you have to be more and more greedy. See, like this bottom flank is getting attacked, but I can't really do much until I kill this guy. So yeah, and then I get one of these big stumpy things. So as soon as another new thing, a new legion gets on the field and you're very good, like if you got a decent enough army, you need to kill them and acquire them and put them into your armies. So if you look now, my army is kind of diminished because we've had to collect new minions almost. So our little foot soldiers are kind of slightly gone. And this usually happens, like your bigger legions turn into bigger still legions, and then you can go and take down the enemy in the bottom left hand corner. So that's usually where you end up. You end up in the left hand corner. So we can easily tangle with these two guys. Oh, they didn't want anything. Oh no. Okay, so we could definitely what you need to do is also not have your bigger stuff at the front line, because it tends to mean that they tend to be broken a little bit faster, and then you miss that. Like having the, like, it's a really interesting game, and it gets a little bit in depth here. And also I would say surrounding the enemies works very well. I did see people like marching their enemies head on, but if you've got a big enough thing, you can actually just surround them, and that means that you get less fatalities and less kind of damage. So if I click to Necromance, we've got some of these people down here. So yeah, we are just slowly picking them off, and then we'll go and we'll destroy this one up here. Come on. We're getting a lot of damage on all sides now. Just seems like it's a very big place. So we need to destroy you guys first. So we get that one. As you noticed, if one of the party that they were in leaves the field, you cannot necromance them at all. So okay, let's pick on this one. As you see, if you surround them, it tends to be a little bit more quicker. So we're gonna try and get all of these guys at the same time. Now, okay, we need to get this guy. So it's quite easy if you surround them and to move them and just destroy them that way. It feels easier to me. Okay, so we've got to get this one. They ran away! Okay, so we've got a lot of those stompy things now. Got a hell of a lot of the stompy things. No, it's like, is there a certain cap limit that we can't actually get more stompy things? And you've got to worry about rocks as a large army, because it will tend to divide you. And your small, like your ghost units tend to walk slower, so therefore, yeah, just warning you that the mages tend to walk slower, so that tends to be a thing as well. You need to keep all your thing in, or they'll, yeah. Come on, die, you last. Like, we could probably nearly take on one of these rock giants, which would be really cool. So what we need to do is needs to pick one out of the head, because yeah, two would be as scary. So we need one to come out. Okay. Let's attempt this again. We don't want two. We want one. So, come on. Okay, we got one. This one down here will be good. So let's see if our army is big enough to take this. Because we... Yes! Our army was big enough to take it. Pummeling all the time. So, what you do is you get all the ogres as well. And then, I don't know after that, because it doesn't seem like it does have an end. I think you just get a lot of ogres and then you just wipe out the whole board. You can take this one on while he's going down, which I'll do. Because, yeah. I really don't want him to make back in the circle. Because then he'll get his friends. And I really don't want that. Come on. Come on, be mine. Be mine. Okay. So we've lost a couple of casualties in that. Fatalities in that war. Like, a lot. So we really need to make up for it. And get some more. So yeah, if we like some of our legions don't survive if away. So we need more foot soldiers, so that's what we're getting at the moment. Also, we've got to worry about our giants getting damaged. So more foot soldiers and more protection around our giants, the less likely that we've got to go. Oh no, we've lost a giant again. Because, yeah. Giants are like that. Okay, let's kill these guys. Okay, so major mine. So we need to get some more ogres for sure. I don't know whether I should risk it now. We don't have a lot of the stompy things that we usually have. You're like, but you've got giant stompy things. That doesn't matter. Let's get some stompy things. Some ogres or giants or whatever they are. Okay, so we really need to... Come on! Die! Okay, so... Let's get some more mages. And... Destroy this guy. Hopefully destroy this guy. Come on. Oh! We are under attack here. So the object just gets harder and harder to do. Hey! Big army around rock, which I should have remembered. Rocks are not bad. They conceal your like army for a while. Then you can just pin some of them. Okay, so we got a lot of. Let's get more mages. All the mages. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's go and grab us another one of these. Or maybe 2 or maybe 3, but not 4. There's 4 down here. We can't survive that. We can definitely not survive that. Even with our big giant rock monsters, we can't even survive that. Can we lure one out? get damaged. Okay, so there's one out here. We can pick on him. Is he in the general vicinity? There's two here, so I don't know. Yeah. This might not end up very good for us, but we can try. We can try. All we say is hope. Hope. Hope, 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 hope. Come on. Die. Die. Right click to Necromance. Okay. Let's get a couple more ogres. Come on. Come on. Die. Die. Crack. Crack and die. Crack and die. Crack and die. Crack and die. Come on. Just one of you. Just one. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we could probably pick on... No. Thing's just too small at the moment, so we're gonna have to take some people down. Because our mobs are just not there at the moment. Okay, so let's pick on him. We've got 5 now, so that's pretty good. In the scheme of things, we've got 5. So yeah, this is free. You can find this online very easily. It's called Right Click to Necromance. I will put the link in the description below. It is free. You can donate a little something to the guys that developed this, and it's quite an interesting game. Like, if it came out on a mobile platform, I'm very sure a lot of people would play it more, but it's a very interesting game, very full of mechanics and stuff like that. Definitely worth checking out, spending maybe 2 hours on or 3 hours on, but it's a very... I wouldn't say I would play this game again on the channel. If you guys do want to see more on the channel, please let me know. And we've lost one of our guys. So like it if you like it. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you all later. You guys have fun. Bye. Part of subscription.